Happy New Year, beauties. This is the first official video of 2025. So in this video, I'm going to be dropping beauty, health and wellness tips that I survive by, that I live by. And come on, I said this year I'm not going to hold anything. So if you're not doing too much, drum roll, hold still and enjoy the video. Okay, so my first tip is going to be to wipe your VJJ with water. Let's say you're out, you're busy, or you're at work for maybe like 8 hours, 12 hours. What I do, because I work, where I work is a bit far from where I live, so I don't necessarily get the time to say, okay, I have a standard 9 to 5. It's more. So I leave very early in the morning and I get home late. And I get home late most times. And imagine if you're on your period and you're just changing. Yeah, so it can be messy. So what even before this long hours, so whenever I change, we know you're advised to change for like every 4 hours. If I'm not 4 to 8 hours, I'm going to verify this. Yes, so it really helps, not just, let's say, using tissue down there to clean up. If you have, like, take your time, go with maybe a disposable cup to the restroom or something. Just get water down there, clean, and then change your pad. You don't just take my word for it, just try it. And I can tell you for a fact, you feel better, you will smell better, and your VJJ is going to also thank you for it. Not just when you're at work. Let's say you have events, long hours events, and it's that time of the month. Come on, you cannot necessarily let it spoil whatever you have going on, whether work or no work. So just get water. And if you cannot get access to water at the time, wet wipes won't be bad. So I know some ladies from some very sometimes I'm always with dry tissues or wipes, but there are some friends I have, they are always with wipes. So wherever you cannot get water, I would advise you use water. But let's say you can't get water, just use wet wipes. Your VJJ will thank you. And please remember to also change when it's that time of the month. Change frequently. Yeah, so I made sure I moisturize this face properly, because I won't be wearing this makeup honestly, because sometimes I won't be wearing this makeup for long, because honestly sometimes I shoot videos and then I get to do shorts, reels, and TikTok. Yes, I go back to create TikTok videos, but this one I have a lot to do today, so I'm just going to only moisturize. I won't be priming my face. And sometimes Embryolisse serves as a primer and a moisturizer, but honestly I feel like it's more of a moisturizer. So the next one is to ensure you always have pocket perfume in your bag. What I mean by pocket perfume, there are some perfumes that come in very small sizes that can fit. We have 50 ml, we have 100 ml and below, if I'm not mistaken. Oil perfumes, normal perfumes, that's what I noticed some high-end brands, perfume brands, are even doing that is making smaller sizes. Yes, which are most times even affordable. So having those in your bag can really switch up your game, because sometimes you're very busy, and let's say in the morning, let's say you even forget sometimes. So I have a perfume I have my perfume and body spray at home, and I also have one that never leaves my bag, especially my work bag. There was a time I used to have like two, so I put one here, put one there, you get. So, and they're not, the truth is, they are very affordable ones too. They are high-end ones and they are affordable ones, so it helps, because trust me, sometimes you would be moving from here to here, or maybe you've eaten a certain thing. It's just, some of us like to always smell refreshed, so, and having that and then dabbing your perfume or spraying your perfume would really go a long way in your day-to-day life. I saw this hack somewhere. I want to try it. I think I've done a bit of it before, like here. If it comes out weird, people should forgive me, but then you never know till you try something. So the tech tip I have, trick hack I have is, because, okay, let's say I close and I have almost 1 hour 45 minutes or 2 hours, depending on what's happening, how the road is. I spend long hours after work. So one thing I learned that even helps me from breakouts, because let's say sometimes I'm on makeup, no matter how light it is, even when I'm not on makeup, I have oily skin, oil will certainly come out from my skin. When you spend like morning from like 9 to 5, that's like morning to afternoon, evening, yeah. So one thing I started doing is I wash my face. So I have a small face soap in the office. If it's not in the office, sometimes it will be in my bag. Or if you have a big soap that you like, that you use for your face, you split it or cut it into two. Or let's say your facial cleanser, I'm currently using a soap for this shower, but let's say your facial cleanser and you have all those small travel size bottles. So what you do is you turn the liquid, your facial cleanser, into the liquid, because I've done this one time I traveled, yes. So you just have like a small size, travel size of whatsoever, because my cleanser is big. Yeah, my facial wash / cleanser is big. So you have that and you can always use it whenever you need it. So for me, the last thing I do before leaving the office, I wash my face, yes. But if you're using soap, don't just put the soap directly on your skin. You lather it, and then, because the truth is, I keep saying, okay, I have a sensitive skin, that's why my skin is like this. No, generally most of us, male, female, we have sensitive skin on some areas of our body, e.g. your face, this place here. I can't remember what it's called. Yes, so it's very sensitive and it's softer, unlike the other parts of your body. You can't compare your face to like your elbows, no. So try this and then you come back to thank me. So it will help you. Like sometimes after doing that, I apply my face cream, or I just let it be. So you're just slightly washing, you're not deep cleansing. Yes, I just wash that and then I go about hustling for boss and the rest. But when I was working close, how do I put this, whereby I get home, when I leave the office, I get home 30 minutes 45 minutes after. I don't think I ever tried, like I don't think I ever did that, except if, okay, I'm going somewhere after work, I'll be going out here and I need to look fresh and clean, and you get, yeah. But besides that, I think you can just go with your face if you do not travel like me from work to your house. So you see that hack I tried? I don't think it's bad. Matter of fact, when next I'm having like a full glam look, unless I'm going out to party, I am going to try it. So the fifth one here is to keep your notepad active. whether the notepad on your phone or the physical one you have. So journaling helps truly. It helps you. This one is not a beauty tip. It helps you find, like, do you know, sometimes for someone like me, I'm talking about how I help myself, yeah. So writing things most times helps me remember, and it relaxes me. And a long time writing things, putting things down, sometimes I might just, inspiration can come from anywhere. Or let's say you might just, I don't know, I just feel sometimes in my quiet times God speaks to me, or inspiration, or I'm very much relaxed and my brain, maybe that's when it works, like it's working over time, it's trying to fix this, because I'm like an overthinker. So most times a lot of things happen at the same time. So journaling most times help me remember, and I can always go back. It's not just about writing. I can always go back to check what have I done, the things that I haven't done. You'll also be in tune with everything around you, really. You can journal about anything. You have things to buy, you write it down. You have goals for the year, you write it down. Weekly, daily goals like that, errands to run. At one point, I think in school, because I didn't just start this habit now, I started even doing it right from when I was young. In school, there was a time, quick story, sorry about that. There was one time, like, I did not even know, like, whenever I go to the markets, I'm always, lately, okay, I'll just put it in my phone, or maybe I'll get one or two things, and I don't really have time to go to the market. I'm really like, with this job that I currently have, I barely have time for the market. So but then I had time to always go to the market. I didn't even know I was always, I know I always go with my list to get. But then you find me, I was in school, and come on, I didn't have a lot at the time on my plate, but then I'll always go to ensure I stick to my budget, my list, the things I need to get, so I don't confuse myself or overspend. I will always go to the market with my list. And there's this guy I buy jewelry from, that's in Onitsha then. This guy at one point, I didn't even understand, but I know whenever I get there, he will be excited because we're like customers. When you're in school now, I used to have a lot of time for myself then when I was in school. And he started calling me Olu Secretary. And I'm like, I don't understand. Olu is the name of a place. Yes, name of my village is actually close to Olu. So it's more or less like saying Ihiala Secretary, or Upper Iweka Secretary, or even Osun State Secretary, Secretary General. Hey, so he would just see me. He doesn't really know me like that, and he just know I come in to buy because I'm always going with my friend Ifoma, my bestie, my sweet girl. Because I'll always go and then buy jewelry or supplies once a month or other things. Now we buy jewelry, we buy everything. This wellness and extra care thing is not just start today, no. So even when I told him my name, he did not stop. He always call me Olu Secretary, Olu Secretary, Olu Secretary. So really, journaling, I'm derailing, but then journaling help. It will help you in ways you cannot imagine. So if you've not been doing it, I advise you start. And I have different journals. God knows I've been blessed. So people around me know I scribble, I write a lot. I even used to keep papers, which that's not a really great habit. So but when you have a journal, you place everything there, record by record you get. And journals are always very cute. Hardcovers you get. Even if it's not hardcover, you can always place them, arrange them, stack them. And when you cannot remember things, you always refer back to your journal, what you've written. You get what you have to do. You'll be focused. Focus, babes. So the fifth tip is, after shaving your lady. After shaving your lady, your VJJ. I find that name funny. Yeah, after shaving the lady down there, I normally apply oil. So I have this vitamin C oil or any oil at all. I think it helps soothe it really, because after shaving and then it's all dry and clean, I apply that. I apply my oil. I don't know if I need to show you guys. Yeah, but if you need to see the one I use, just drop a comment and then I'll let you know. So after shaving, apply oil, just a bit to in moderation. Apply oil in moderation to the lady down there, and she's going to thank you for it. So it helps prevent ingrown hairs and also helps with hyperpigmentation. So for us ladies that shave down there, you know, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you get to experience one or two. Yeah, so I use a vitamin C oil currently, but before then I've used several others. Yeah, but currently that's what I'm using, and it helps soothe the area and also helps with hyperpigmentation. She will thank you for it, not just immediately after shaving, but like the first few days afterwards, when it's feeling all bald and smooth. Do that. So the next one is, there was a time, I'm not proud I'm not proud of what I'm about to say, but there was a time, yes, I used the shaving stick. I don't know if I got confused or I was just trying to economize, and I used it again. That's a bad decision. Don't do it. So I encourage you change your shaving stick after each use. One is bacteria. You must have cut yourself, you know, in the first process, even without you knowing. Not every cut you get that you actually feel. Some years go deep that you then see blood, while some no. But then please try to change your shaving stick after each use. Or let's say if you want to economize, like these are my tips. Yeah, but let's say you'd like to just economize and it's been working for you, no problem. I'm just trying to tell you things that help me and my beauty tips, beauty, health and wellness tip I live by. So ensure you change your shaving stick after each use to save you from a lot of other things. So the seventh one is use boric acid immediately after your period. You know, sometimes, like for me, period, I use boric acid immediately after my period because let's say for like the third day the flow is already dropping, and then the fifth day I just have like no flow, nothing at all, or maybe just a little bit of discharge here and there. So let's just say at the end, after everything, but that period I'm not always comfortable. I don't like it because it's always dry. Do you get it? It's I just feel a certain way there, and then I don't want to get like a smell, a funk. Yes, so what I normally do is when I know, okay, it's like the fourth or the fifth day, I just, let's say that the night or the day after, I just immediately insert boric acid there, and it helps really. We know the benefits of boric acid, so that's going to just help you with your vaginal health. You just insert one. You're not inserting it for treatment. It's just for maintenance. It's going to help you get back the flora, the pH level, and then even we know some of it during the end. Some people actually get one or two smell or funk. Yes, so it's actually going to help with your vaginal health. And then the funk, or if you feel like you smell down there, it's really going to help you. So just one. You don't necessarily have to continue with it, except if you have like an infection. Yes, and then if you have an infection, I don't think you should be just administering boric acid by yourself, except if you've used it over time and then you know your onions, you get. But if you're like 20, if you're like in your late 20s, mid 20s, you should know your onions. You should know more about your lady down there. Yeah, but I'm not judging. Truth is, period and some other things actually disrupt our flora, pH level down there. So the boric acid is going to help with the funk and then help balance things down there. So I do it, and I encourage you start doing it. You will love me for it. You'll come back to this video and then you say, thank you, Maureen. Thank you.